Yo, guys! It's Brandon here from Brandon fucking Smokes. Guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another daily video. So guys, as you can see by the title of this video and the thumbnail, the hardest thing I've ever had to hear. I told you guys I would make the video. I told you guys I would show the story behind that video at, 475 views? And you guys got it to 476 views. So, this is the story behind that video. And be prepared. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to hear. So guys, you may be wondering, what is the hardest thing I've ever had to hear? But I'm always happy, I'm always energetic. I'm like, yo guys, I'm all happy and shit. But, to be honest with you, behind the scenes, like off camera, my life sucks. My life gets pretty fucking shitty sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But my life gets pretty shitty sometimes. I'll be honest, I would be honest with you guys, man. Not gonna lie. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. This story starts off like any other story. Beautiful day, beautiful night. Like what could go wrong on such a nice day or nice night, So the night of the hardest night I've had here was March 25th. Thursday, March 25th, 2021. I remember, going out with the neighbors across the street, going out with neighbors and everything. I just remember running around with them, going to Home Depot, going to whatever, and getting some ice cream, and then heading back to the house, right? Like everything's all normal. Right? I mean, what could go wrong on such a horrible day? Or what can go wrong on such a, not a horrible, perfect day? What can go wrong on such a perfect, beautiful day? I soon realized what can go wrong on such a beautiful day. I soon realized what can go wrong. A lot of things can go wrong. I remember coming back to, just coming back home from going out with the neighbors, just running around, going to Home Depot, getting ice cream, and I remember coming back, I remember coming home and, going across the street, looking for, I go in the house and my grandfather was missing. I'm like, shit, where is he at, Because he couldn't have gone too far. He couldn't have gone too far. I knew he couldn't have gone too far. So, I remember looking. I'm like, Pappy, where you at? Pappy, where you at, and I knew he got up. And how do I know this? How do I know he got up? Because he had a recliner, an automatic chair, that goes up. You're getting up. It goes up. Well, I know he got up because his chair was up on an angle. So, of course, I'm freaking out. I freaked out. So I go ahead and call my mother. So I'm like, hey, Pappy's gone. Pappy's missing. He's not here. Then I call my dad. I call 911. I'm like, hey, I want to report a missing person. Da da da. So after that, by that time, I went over to the neighbor's house across the street. And, I'm like, hey, Pappy's missing, Ray's missing, da da da. So, after that, he came across the street looking for my grandfather, did the same thing I was doing. And, of course, me not thinking, it's pitch black out. Of course, me not thinking why, I didn't think to grab a flashlight. Well, I wasn't thinking clearly that night because I was freaking out. Why didn't I grab a flashlight? I should have grabbed a flashlight, but I didn't. So, by the time the neighbor gets over to the house and everything, he's looking for him. He's like, Ray, where you at, Ray? And then we finally get outside. And there he is. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to hear. He said to the police, he said to the cops, he said, I think I found him. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like he's dead. I said, what do you mean he's dead? He's dead. He took his own life. My grandfather took his own life. And, man, I'll never forget that night. Never forget it. I remember I had to go to school the next day. I had to go to school the next day. What the fuck, dude? Like, I had to go to school the next day, and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have went to school the next day. I shouldn't even had to go to school the next day. I should have just stayed home. But, yeah. He took his own life. He was out in the yard, and the neighbor said, hey, he's dead. He's dead. I'm like, what do you mean he's dead? He was dead. He took his own life right out in the front yard. Right out in the yard. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Anyway, that's it, man. That's the hardest thing I've ever had to hear. And I had to go to his funeral. I mean, you imagine what I look like at a damn funeral. Like, I was a mess. Our family was a mess, dude. Freaking, everybody was a mess that day. It was a whole mess. And you guys have seen me go up to the, cemetery where he's buried at, where he's at and everything. So guys, next year, is my grandfather's 84th birthday. And next year, it'll be 4 years since he passed away. I'm going to do something special for him. I am. And the next year is the year after that. So, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I love you guys. Peace. Friends out. Thanks for watching.